Right now, 7 car brands are quietly dying, not slowly fading out, not restructuring, collapsing. Showrooms are going dark. Entire model lineups are being canceled. Sales have dropped by as much as 97% in a single month. And in at least one case, the company's own CEO publicly called the financial results. And I'm quoting him directly here. A wake-up call. Here's what nobody is telling you. If you buy a car from one of these brands, new or used, you're not just buying a vehicle. You are buying financial risk, falling resale values, shrinking dealer networks, parts that become harder to find every single year. And one day you might find that the company behind your car simply no longer exists in its current form. I've gone through the Consumer Reports 2026 Reliability Survey. Based on 380,000 real vehicles, the J.D. Power Vehicle Dependability Study, real market data from CarEdge, data from the European Automobile Manufacturers Association, and financial reports from these companies themselves. What I found is far worse than the headlines are letting on. But here's what makes this video different from everything else you'll find on YouTube. For every brand on this list, I'm going to tell you exactly what to buy instead. Because knowing what to avoid is only half the job. The other half is knowing where your money actually belongs. Let's count them down. Number 7 through number 1. And trust me, the brand in the number 1 spot is going to surprise. Number 7, Mitsubishi. If you grew up in the early 2000s, you know what Mitsubishi meant. The Lancer Evolution, the Eclipse, the brand that Paul Walker drove in The Fast and the Furious. Turbocharged, all-wheel drive, and punching way above its weight. That Mitsubishi is completely gone. Here's what the numbers say. In 2002, Mitsubishi sold nearly 345,000 vehicles in the United States. By 2024, that number had collapsed to just 86,000, a 75% decline over 2 decades. But 2025 made everything worse. When the 25% U.S. auto tariffs hit, Mitsubishi had zero buffer. Here's why. Every single vehicle Mitsubishi sells in America is imported from Japan and from Thailand. Not one is built on American soil. The tariffs knocked over $250 million off their operating profit. For a brand this small, that is a catastrophic number. And the lineup they're left with? 3 crossovers. That's it. The Eclipse is dead. The Lancer Evo is dead. They even killed the Mirage, the last new car in America you could buy for under $20,000. Right now, the Eclipse Cross is sitting at 200 days of supply on dealer lots. The healthy benchmark is 60 days. 200 means nobody is buying it. So what should you buy instead? The Toyota Corolla Cross starts in the same price range, scores well above average for reliability in Consumer Reports' 2026 survey, and will have dealer support and parts availability for the next 30 years. For slightly more, the Mazda CX-30 gives you a premium interior, a proven naturally aspirated engine, and one of the best long-term reliability records in its class. Number 6, Infiniti, and this one is painful because Infiniti did not have to end up here. The G35 and the G37 were genuine driver's cars, rear-wheel drive, strong V6 engines, sharp handling. Car and driver loved them. At their peak, in 2017, Infiniti sold over 153,000 vehicles in the United States. By 2024, that number had fallen to 58,000, a 62% decline. To put that in perspective, Genesis, a brand that didn't even exist in America 15 years ago, outsold Infiniti in 2024, and the Nissan Altima, a mainstream family sedan, nearly matched Infiniti's entire lineup in sales by itself. But the real warning sign isn't the sales numbers, it's what's happening to the showrooms. Infiniti is now merging its dealerships into Nissan locations. Think about that. You are being asked to spend $60,000 on a luxury vehicle while shopping on the same floor as Nissan Rogues and Sentras. Some of these Infiniti dealers are reportedly losing over $2 million a year, and the lineup is being gutted. The Q50 sedan is gone. The QX50 and QX55 are being discontinued. What remains is essentially just 2 models. The Lexus NX is the answer here, and it isn't even close. Consumer Reports ranks it as one of the top luxury compact SUVs for 2026. The hybrid version delivers extraordinary fuel economy, a premium interior, and the reliability that comes with the Toyota platform underneath. The Acura RDX is another excellent alternative. Honda reliability in a luxury package at a price point that makes sense. Number 5, Genesis. Now, I want to be fair here because Genesis is not collapsing the same way as the other brands on this list. In 2024, they sold nearly 75,000 vehicles in the United States. But here's the problem. BMW sold 371,000. Lexus sold 346,000. Mercedes sold 324,000. Genesis is not competing. They are surviving. And survival in the luxury segment is not a strategy. It's a slow exit. The brand still struggles with the single biggest challenge in luxury automotive: status. Luxury buyers are not shopping for a good deal. They are shopping for a badge that says something about who they are. And despite genuinely impressive design and technology, many buyers still see Genesis as a Hyundai in an expensive suit. Then came the reliability concerns. Genesis recalled multiple models for fuel pump failures that caused vehicles to abruptly stall. Their EVs were recalled for power loss issues. The electric G80 has already been axed from the lineup. With US tariffs hitting their imported lineup, prices went up. Exactly the wrong direction for a brand still fighting for legitimacy. If you want a genuinely reliable luxury SUV in the Genesis price range, the Lexus RX delivers everything Genesis promises, and actually keeps that promise. Consumer Reports 2026 data places Lexus third overall for reliability across all brands. The Acura MDX is another strong alternative. Honda engineering wrapped in 3 rows of genuine. So here is what all of this means for you, right now in 2026. 7 brands, each in crisis for different reasons, but all sharing the same consequence for buyers: falling resale values, shrinking dealer networks, parts availability concerns, and the real possibility that the company backing your warranty may not exist in its current form within a few years. Here is the bottom line. A car is not just a purchase. It is a financial decision that follows you for years. Every dollar you spend on a brand with an uncertain future is a dollar working against you, through depreciation, through repair costs, through a dealer network that is quietly shrinking every month. Buy smart. Buy from brands that will still be here, and buy from brands whose cars are still worth something when it is time to sell. Now I want to hear from you. Which brand on this list surprised you the most, and which car are you currently driving or thinking about buying? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. If this video just saved you from a costly mistake, hit the like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need to hear this. Subscribe for weekly car content, honest research, real data, no dealership spin. I'll see you in the next one.